I've been seeing a lot of these YouTubers talking about like posting daily videos, unscripted. They have some sort of bullet points that they follow. And honestly, it's kind of inspired me. I've been on YouTube for about almost 5 years now and haven't really seen the success that I would have hoped for from the beginning. I started out making fitness content, doing fitness coaching and that sort of thing. And back then, everything was scripted down to the last period. And at the time, I would be filming, I'd read the script and go to deliver the line. Read the next line, deliver it. Read the next line, deliver it. And then in the editing process, everything was curated for perfection. Any stumbled word, any weird breath or anything was stripped and removed. Everything was filmed in my office with blackout curtains, the lighting set perfectly. My energy was high and just like everything had to be perfect. And if I had to guess, that came off pretty inauthentic. And they didn't, perform how I wanted them to. And now since then, things have changed. I have worked as a YouTube host for an agency, and I've been doing that for 2.5 years now, and in that time done 1,300 YouTube videos, which sounds crazy saying out loud. And with that, I purchased a teleprompter because I was, constantly learning new stuff that I didn't know, and, sort of had a cadence that I had to follow in order to, meet some KPIs and stuff. And so that was also probably very inauthentic most of the time. And so it kind of brings me back to this type of video that I've been seeing a lot of. The big creator is Alexander the Create. I like that name. Pretty clever there too. And that's his whole shtick, is filming to camera without a script, sort of like I'm doing right now. And I've been watching his videos for the last couple of days now, and like I said, just been really inspired. Like, his videos are awesome. And he's seeing a lot of success, which obviously I want that success. But more than anything, I want this. I love cameras and YouTube and creating things. But I've sort of built up this barrier to entry on my own, and it's a standard that no one directly has held me to besides myself, but just sort of feeling the pressure of the Ali Abdals, which he doesn't even really do this, but I'm just thinking of, the people with the curated, perfect desk setup, the perfect lighting, the perfect background, and that is sort of where I've been trying to operate out of. And again, it's just built up that barrier to entry. And again, Alexander the Create, he's been doing these, he's, I think, about to wrap up his 30-day of daily uploads. And they're just sitting, talking to camera videos like this. And they're very engaging. They're great. They're fantastic. I've been consuming them nonstop. And like I said, it's just sort of inspired me to come out here and do this. And what's funny is I kind of had he's got a whole like scripting, not even scripting process, but ideation, and comes to a video with an idea. And what's funny is I have been wanting to do this. I've just been wanting to create something. I've got this new camera that I've had for like 7 months now. And other than my golf channel, which if you're into golf, go subscribe to that, Air Comes for Golf. Besides that, I really haven't gotten to use this fantastic setup I have here. I've got the Sony FX30 with the Sigma 17-40 and these new microphones. So, I mean, this should be the DJI Mic 3s. Like this is Netflix level stuff right here. And so again, what's funny is I had a very different idea of what I was going to talk about today. Maybe we'll save that for another video. But sort of as I was coming and sitting down to film this, I was just sort of thinking about why I'm filming this and why I even want to set up this camera and what to talk about. And so that's what we're talking about here. I just wanted to get out and make something not in my office. And what's funny too is like I've been wanting to film videos like this, and my girlfriend also does content and has a fantastic podcast for all you ladies watching out there, which there's probably not many. The It Girl Mindset, go check it out. It's fantastic. I might hear some sprinklers. We might need to wrap this up quickly. I've been wanting to, we live 30 minutes from the Sonoma coast. I've been wanting to go out there and like film a video, and I've been telling her that and like encouraging her to go do that. And she's like, no, like I just don't know if that's my style and whatnot. And I think it's definitely my style. But what's funny is Alexander the Create, his like latest video, or one of the recent ones, he was out by the coast, crispy bokeh shot, and just doing this, just talking to camera. And it's almost like it just gave me permission to just pick this camera up and hit record. And if you're wondering what I keep looking at, don't worry, it's not a script. It's this might be a little Inception here. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully I didn't just mess up the autofocus, and I think I did. There we go. Just a little monitor app here. Wow, that is a crispy shot. So yeah, here we are. Taking his advice again. I'm not saying I'm going to be doing daily YouTube videos, but I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do that. He was talking about setting a pace that you can commit to, and how you need to curate that. And it's less about all the things you can commit to, but it's less about that and more about the few things you do decide to commit to. So I think that's about it. I appreciate you watching this. If you stayed around this long, go ahead and drop a like. And if you've had these dreams or desires to get on camera and create, but you've been holding yourself back for whatever reason, maybe it's the imposter syndrome, maybe it's similar to what I was feeling, where you had to have everything just perfect. That's my backyard. It's a little concrete slab, and so I just walked outside here, grabbed a chair, picked a good time with some good lighting. No script, no idea. I was gonna talk about something else, decided to talk about this, and I don't know, you'll be the judge. You guys will be the judge if this went well or not, but this felt good. This felt really good. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. I myself am going to try to have a wonderful day, and going to go edit some golf videos. I've got I'm working on a fun one right now. It's the first time so typically what I do, I bring the FX30 on a tripod like it is now and just set it up behind me with the microphones, and that's been great. But I also have an Insta360 X5 that I put on the cart. This is the last time, so I had a little cart cam. And so it's been fun editing that. It's been a lot more work, and it's a lot longer video. Right now it's like sitting over an hour. And my previous video, I chopped it up a lot to like 10 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna go finish working on. I'm gonna have an Alani energy drink, an Alani New, and go from there. Thanks for watching. If this resonated, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. You got this. Peace.